on, everybody? This video encapsulates 2 weeks out from Nationals, and as I'm talking right now, it's currently Friday, and if you've been watching my last videos, you know what that means. We're 1 week out from weigh-ins. Tomorrow marks 1 week out from meet day, and this week was everything I needed to let myself know that I'm feeling very lethal going into this meet. Overall, I guess we'll just kind of start by breaking down everything and then get into talking about how I feel, plan afterwards. So the big storyline was last weekend. I didn't have to travel anywhere. I got to relax for the first time in about a month. So we got a lot of really good quality rest in. I got a very solid refeed in on Sunday leading into my squat day, and it really just kind of set my week up for a very successful one. We'll start with Monday. I hit 535 as a top single. You saw me now. Would you even know it's me? I don't move the way I used to. Don't react like I did before. Everything feels disconnected. And obviously my last heavy squat leading into the meet, and I thought it moved very well, very convincingly. Felt good, felt very solid, and just let me know, like, you know, when you've got all this fatigue on you, you're eating in a little bit of a deficit. It's gonna be lethal when I'm fully recomped, hydrated, and fully peaked as well. So that moved extremely well. Very happy with the results of that, and even like the back down work that I did was just very proud, very happy. I did not get ahead of myself in either three of my disciplines this prep, which is huge because I have a tendency to just go a little bit too far or undershoot just a little bit or detrain myself a little bit too early. So that went perfect. Turned over to bench on Tuesday and took 340 as my top single. And again, it moved very well, very convincing. Confirmed to me what I think is in the tank. So just very happy with the results of that. Then turning over to Wednesday, got a good rest day in. Went to go see Dr. T just because how my schedule is kind of aligning for next week. I don't think I'm gonna have time to be able to stop into his office between work and then flying out to San Antonio. So I went a little bit earlier than I usually do. I think it's gonna work more to my benefit. Definitely work to my benefit in Thursday's session that I'll talk about in a second. But I said I was gonna record the next time I went to go see Dr. T, and again, it was kind of a last second decision. Got there, got my session done, and then I think after this meet, I'll definitely go back to just kind of get my body ready to go for post-meet training, and just if there's anything that gets tweaked or whatever the case is during the meet, just go for rehab work. So that episode is definitely coming down the pipeline, but this go around was not. Turned around to Thursday, and I woke up, and for some reason 575 was just the number in my head. I kept repeating it to myself all day. It's all I could really think about, and just got into the session, got moving, and overall everything was just feeling extremely snappy. You know, again, being this late into a prep, you don't want to fail your last single. You know, there's things that happen, you know, you got all this built up fatigue and you fail, and you know, you crash out for momentarily, but you have to realize that, you know, there's something bigger at play. But for me, just health-wise and then just for mental sanity, I feel like I was not going to load 575 unless I knew it was there. So I was warming up, took 535 as my last warm-up, and it just flew. It felt extremely good, and like when I was talking about a couple weeks ago, I think it was 2 episodes ago, I was talking about a little bit of a risky technique change this late into prep, and it is paid off. Well, we're not gonna say it paid off just yet. We'll see how the meet goes, but everything is really starting to click right now, and deadlift has never been stronger. 575 was an all-time single PR. That is the heaviest I've ever loaded. Jesus! I'm afraid. God, please help me. I'm too tired to stand. Will you hold me? I'm screaming out your name from the middle of the ache. And hit on deadlift. So I'm very, very happy and very convinced that something bad is ready for meet day. But to hit it convincingly mentally felt really good. Just the mental win of yesterday's session just really kind of carried over into today and what's going to carry into the remainder of prep. But yeah, so I guess talking about today, I'm a little bit tired. I actually ran the math, and my training total this week was 1450, which is 6 pounds above my meet PR. I didn't do anything intentionally. I was not trying to hit. I really wasn't paying attention to the numbers. It was more or less like day of execution and just taking what was there to get my RP range and send me off into the taper and the peaking phase the best way possible. So yeah, 1 pound under my training total PR. My training total PR is 1451. I hit that back in October of 2025. It was, I think, the last block leading into Rhino's Revenge, which was my meet in December. So to hit this total 1 week out from the meet, I'm feeling pretty good. And to know that, it wasn't, none of those numbers extended me. Everything was in the range I was needing to hit. All I gotta say is I'm very excited for next Saturday. Something's gonna happen. So I'm just overall just very, very happy, very confident. Like I alluded to, I'm a little bit tired today, rightfully so. I'm in a deficit. Just had the training week I did, but I finished up my primer bench day. I get to rest this weekend, and then we've probably got maybe 2 or 3 more training sessions left. I've been writing my own program week to week, so we'll look at the numbers this weekend and make a decision based on that. But that is what. Wow, I am struggling right now. All right, this is what is going to lead us into meet week. Like I said, when I first opened up this video, we're a week out from weigh-ins today. Tomorrow marks 1 week out from meet day. So I've really only got 3 more sessions left based on how I've been recording these YouTube videos. I usually post them Friday night, Saturday night, and now we're heading into meet week. So my plan going into meet week is to record probably my training sessions, the travel out to San Antonio, maybe the last training session in San Antonio, and possibly leading into weigh-ins. I'm either going to do 1 or 2 videos based on that. I have not made up my decision yet, but for the sake of documenting, I want to record the travel out to San Antonio, the trip, the days leading up to the meet, just because, not only for my purposes, for future reference, I can look back and see what I did, what I was going through, and just bring back memories. But, for someone who might be fresh into powerlifting or looking to do their first nationals, kind of what to expect when you get to the national stage. Like I had said, this is my 5th nationals. I did three with USPA, and this will be my 2nd one with Powerlifting United, or PLU. So I'm getting the gist of what to expect, and I'm kind of confident to a point where I can explain what's going on day by day and not be thrown off by documenting throughout the whole process. So we fly out to San Antonio on Wednesday. Wednesday night, we get there Wednesday evening. We probably get groceries, get into the hotel, just chill. Thursday, I'm still looking into whether I'm going to train that day and what gym to go to. I would like to go to Elysian Strength up in San Antonio, which is Jesus Oliveras' home gym, but we're just going to kind of see, how the travel is out there, how I'm feeling. I might not need a third training session, but I'll probably make that decision and talk about it in the next video. But that, and then Thursday will be, actually more like Friday morning will be the cutting day, and then I weigh in at 3 p.m. on Friday. The nice thing about Texas, similar to Illinois, it's going to be in Central Standard Time, so I'm not changing time zones. I compete next Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. They're breaking it into 2 platforms, 2 flights. So I'm going to be in Flight B, so I probably won't be hitting the platform till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time next Saturday, but I will, if you follow me on social media at GrantA33 on Instagram, and the Pursuit brand at pursuit.brand, I will definitely be posting on the stories, the link to the live stream, posting details, and just keeping you all updated on all that stuff. So we've got a big week ahead of us. So once I finish this session, gonna get my steps in and get recovering. I got one more day of work tomorrow, celebrate Mother's Day on Sunday, and just try to stay hydrated and just keep stress as low as possible, and then carry into the last 2 days of work, fly out Wednesday, then take on San Antonio. But this go around, the weight cut is nowhere near what it was in the past. I said this quite a few videos ago. My nutrition was locked in this whole time. I'm feeling really good. I'm at a low body weight, so there's really not much to trim off, but this late in the game, in this prep, you can't screw around. One little mess up will cost you, but I still have a little bit more of time if something were to happen, but just based on how we've been this whole prep and how we're kind of getting ready to land this plane on the scale wise, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. We just gotta keep it locked in. So that concludes really kind of this prep. I guess the next episode will be more of the conclusion, and then I'll post a meet day video as well. But this is it. I've been recording every single week since 11 weeks out, and just like that, it's over. So I definitely will be posting this video, a meet week video, and then probably a meet day video. I might take a little break. We'll see how we're feeling. I really don't plan to train 1 or 2 weeks after the meet. I'm getting back into golf, so that actually might be content that I record, but training wise, I probably will find myself back the second week after competing, but I'm ready once this meet's done to allow myself to be at peace with training for a short period of time and just allow a good mental reset, my body to kind of reset, and we'll just go from there. But overall, we're 1 week out. 1 week out. 1 week. And it's time. It's time. So thank you all for tagging along on this journey with me. It's been great to be back on YouTube. If you can do me a huge favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I guess we'll be seeing y'all next week, meet week of 2026 Nationals. God bless. We'll see you later.